Good morning, everyone. Welcome to business class, and today we will be talking about localization. So what do you think this word means? Is this familiar to you? So we have here a conjugation of three concepts. So let us now try to check what localization is. So as you can see, we have familiar words that we can see in this sentence, in this word. So we have here local. But this structure, we can also remember some word, or we can remember the word global. So our first concept would be global. When we say global, what do you think is the scope or the area that it talks about? So usually we say global things are things that are shared across countries. So these are the kinds of things that we share across countries. On the other hand, we also have local. So when we think about local, we usually think about the things that are shared within a country. So these two are different, but they play a very significant role in the business world. So earlier I said we have three concepts. What's the next one? We have the global, the local, and we have this part, the globalization part, or globalization. So we usually put this word or we connect these words or letter to say that there is a process. So there is a process of combining global and local concepts. So in the business world, we usually don't confine ourselves in one country only. Because if you confine our market in just one country, we do not get enough profit. So in order to expand our product line, our profit, our experiences, we touch the global part. So now, let's try to imagine, how do we combine this? So in these concepts, we say we think locally, but we act globally. We act globally and we think locally. So for multinational companies, they usually think of the local market's demands. So in order for their products to sell, they need to consider the local market. And if they consider the local market, it will eventually touch down their market. They will be a part of the local market. So foreigners usually have the idea of connecting with the market in order for them to sell. So this is what we usually encounter nowadays. So the best example of this is the Americans' fast food giant, McDonald's. So have you observed that in Korea, the McDonald's product line is usually burgers, fries, or we have the nuggets. But if you compare that to the Philippines, the Philippine menu has McDonald's McSavers meal, so we have rice. So let's now compare a Korean and a Filipino. So both of them have similar characteristics. Same, we have eyes, hair, but we differ in the way we think. Koreans usually think that fast foods are just fast. So you don't need to eat a lot. Just some burger is fine. They usually have the idea that fast foods are just to fill in our hunger. But for Filipinos, in my opinion, we usually think that fast foods are just foods. We disregard fast because food is the most important thing that we see. So when we say food, it's really food. And we eat, we really eat. So we have some differences in the way we think. So when we learn about localization, it's something about what the local market is about. So to sell, for multinational companies to sell, we act global, but think local. That's all.